Okay, so you want to start off by cleansing the brows, which we did with the micellar water, and then you want to make sure that you brush the brow hairs all the way up, just so you can get a accurate precision when you brow map. So I want to start off with the line in the center. I'm going to start off at the beginning, start off at the beginning of the brow for each sides, just so I can know where to start waxing at. And then you want to make your point at the arch and then the tail. And then you want to connect the two arch lines from across to make sure they are symmetrical. And then you're going to draw your line at the top and the bottom to ensure that the width of your brows are symmetrical as well. To start creating that shape of the brow, you want to create a line from the arch all the way to the other end of the brow, and you want to do it on both sides, and you know that your lines are correct when both lines meet in the middle and make an X. So now I'm going to start off by actually creating that shape, and I'm just connecting those lines that are already pre-drawn. And that way you'll know what to wax and what to keep. When placing that tint on, I am doing pattern motions and swiping up, and I start from the middle of the brow and dragging it all the way to the tail, and you want to do that throughout the entire brow. So I'm starting from the point of that line and dragging it up and just really saturating that product into the brow, making sure that you don't miss any areas and just fill in any sparse areas that you see. Now, when you get to the front of the brow, you just want to make sure that you are lightly placing that product on, because you don't want a heavy, bold box look in the front. You want it to be more of a faded ombre effect. And I have my Q-tip on hand, and I sprayed it with some makeup remover. And you just want to clean around the brow, because you don't want the tint to stain the skin in areas where it doesn't complement your brow, and it will throw off the shape. There's not an order that you have to wax in, but this is just the order that I like to go to, which is the middle first, and then I like to start from underneath. And just pay attention of how I am holding my wax stick and the placement of the wax. I am literally tugging underneath the line, and wherever that wax stops, that's where I'm stopping. And when I place my wax strip underneath, I am aligning that wax strip with the wax placement, and I'm holding the skin tight and then pulling. And then wherever I stopped, I'm placing that wax and just continuously guiding and creating that shape. And you want to make sure that you clean around the brow with that vitamin E oil and just wipe off any extra residue that's on the brow. And you want to then wipe off the product with a dry cotton round, and just making sure all of that product is off. And I am going to conceal with a concealer about 2 shades or a shade lighter than her skin tone, and I am just dragging that product all the way down to the tail. And you can either blend out that concealer with a fluffy small brush, or you can drag that concealer down and blend it into the skin, or you can blend it out with a Q-tip. Whichever you prefer, whichever integrates with your flow and how you feel comfortable doing things. So I always like to trim towards the end. So as you can see, I am brushing the brow hairs back up, and any of those hairs that are outside of that line are going to be taken away. And we are done. This is the final look. And she has some full tinted brows.